Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Eat, Breathe Football. Well, we had some upsets yesterday that I didn't see coming at all, and I'm sure everybody else didn't out there. I'd like to give a shout out to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for beating Seattle. Yeah, that game from Munich, Germany yesterday. Didn't see that coming. I really thought Seattle would beat them, but yeah, upsets happen, and you never know who's going to show up and play that day. Yeah, Tennessee wins. Miami, nice win, blowout win. Chicago, can't believe Chicago lost at home to Detroit. G-Men, Giants get it done yesterday. Congrats to them. Yeah, so let's see. Buffalo loses. Buffalo. Josh Allen, you're on the 1 yard line. Really? And you fumbled the ball. Before that, they had a third and goal, 3rd and 2. And what did they do? They try rolling out Josh and throwing it, and he throws an interception in the end zone instead of just running the ball and taking the 3 if you don't get the 2 yards right. Hello. Sorry, Buffalo, you deserve to lose, really. Stupid play calling. I don't get it. Pittsburgh got it done, man. Pittsburgh got it done against the Saints. Nice, very impressive win by Pittsburgh. Very impressive. The Raiders. Fucking Raiders. How are the Raiders even favored yesterday by 5? 5 over the Colts. Colts go down there and beat them. Fucking Raiders. Wow, Rams are in trouble too. But once I knew both starting quarterbacks were out when I was listening going to work, I knew that. I said, man, you watch. I was like, you know what? Arizona's got the better quarterback, Colt McCoy, than Wolford there for the Rams backup. I was like, man, I'm gonna lose that one. Yep. And Packers needed that win big time, and they got it. So they're still in the fight. So in San Fran last night, yeah, should have known. Should have known they weren't going to cover that 7.5, man. Too much, and yeah, San Fran gets the victory. So yeah, we went 5 wins, 6 losses. But hey, I think almost everyone I picked, right. My top picks covered, other than Buffalo, I believe. Well, Kansas City tied 10, but some people probably got 9.5, and you would have won by half a point, right? So if you got Kansas City -9, good for you. Like I said, I took the Giants, I took Miami, I took Tennessee. I took the Packers. Who else? Yeah, that's who I had. I had 3 teams. I took 3 teams: Packers, Miami, Giants, and yeah, that was my thing right there. And another ticket I took: Miami, Packers, and Buffalo. Imagine that, fucking Buffalo, unbelievable. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys are having had a great Monday. It's freaking cold outside here. I mean, if you're living down in Florida, where it's 80 degrees, where my brother's at, yeah, he's enjoying that weather. But anyways, there you go. You never know who's going to show up and play. You never know who's going to get beat. Who was it? Detroit was up. Chicago was up big on Detroit. I believe we'll get into shout-outs in a minute. I believe Detroit freaking scored 21 points, I believe, I think it was Detroit in the 4th quarter to come back and win by 1 because Chicago missed the extra point and they scored that last touchdown. So, yeah, there we go. So, let's do it. Let's get into your shout-outs. And, yes, so, first up, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 21-16 victorious out in Munich, Germany. I bet you that's a long plane ride from the United States. Munich, Germany. But hey, it must be a nice plane ride back when you win, right? Tom Brady, 258 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Rashad White, the running back, 22 carries, 105 yards. Chris Godwin, 6 catches, 71 yards, and 1 touchdown. Tampa Bay, 3 sacks. Congratulations to Tampa Bay. They're just like Green Bay. They're sticking around. Ain't they? Yep. Let's go Tennessee. We're gonna go Tennessee here. Hold on a second. We got all right. Cat took off there. Okay, let's keep going here. Sorry about that. The cat that we have here, Seamus, big old fat cat. He's trying to get back into the house, so I want to make sure the door was open for him to get back in. So he's good to go. It's a little chilly out here in the front room. Don't get much heat out here, right? Only when the sun's out. So, anyways, Tennessee Titans 17-10 victorious over Denver. Tannehill, 255 yards, 2 touchdowns. Not bad. This Nick Westbrook for Tennessee must be a rookie. I've never heard of him. 5 receptions, 119 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And Tennessee's defense, 6 sacks. 6 sacks. Woo! There you go. The Miami Dolphins did it again, 39-17. This game was sort of close for a while, right? And then Miami just put it on. 285 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Jeff Wilson, I believe that's the guy they picked up, the running back from that San Fran got rid of. 17 carries, 119 yards and touchdown. And there's Trent Sherfield for them. 4 receptions, 68 yards and a touchdown. 3 sacks by Miami's defense. There you go, 39-17. And I do believe they're in first place over the Buffalo Bills right now. Because Buffalo lost yesterday. And remember, Miami won that game against them. Hoo-hoo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Might not be seeing no AFC Championship game in Buffalo this year. After everybody was thinking it could be good to go there, right? After Buffalo beat Tennessee, Baltimore, and Kansas City, right? And then they lose to Miami. That game's huge right now, even though Miami's got to come to Buffalo, though. So we got 6, 7, 8 more weeks of football, so a lot of stuff can change. Pittsburgh. Kenny Pickett, 199 yards passing. This was a pretty basic game. 20-10 Pitt. Najee Harris, the running back, 20 carries, 99 yards. Pittsburgh needed a win at home, and I just didn't think they were going to be able to do it. Yep, but I think I took the Saints. Yeah, I did. I think I took the Saints. I didn't see it on here. Jesus. Anyways, guys, yeah. But Pittsburgh. No, I did. I took Pittsburgh +1. So there you go. Took Pittsburgh +1. We got the Lions. Jared Goff, quarterback for the Detroit Lions. Shout out to my cousin Francine and her family and her daughter Courtney and her husband. All you guys out there living up in Michigan. Detroit Lions won. What a heck of a comeback. What a win. 31-30. Jared Goff, their quarterback, 236 yards, 1 touchdown. Ahmad St. Brown, their receiver, 10 catches, 119 yards. Very nice. Jamal Williams, a running back, 16 carries, 59 yards, and 1 touchdown. Yeah. 21 points in the fourth quarter. The Lions scored 21 points, man. Tell you, man. Can't give up 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, Chicago. You can't do it. You had the game won. So, shout out to the Detroit Lions. To the Lions fans. So, yeah. You're going to have a good week. Minnesota Vikings, down by 17, I heard in this game. I mean, I didn't even get home until this game was like halftime or halfway through the third when I got home from work yesterday. Minnesota 33-30 in overtime. Kirk Cousins 357 yards, 1 touchdown. Delvin Cook 14 carries, 119 yards and touchdown. And Justin Jefferson, their wide receiver, 10 catches, 193 yards and 1 touchdown. Man, oh man, oh man. Another game. Just like when Minnesota played friggin' Washington. Washington gave that game away. Buffalo had this game up by 17. 50 seconds left. They have it first and goal from their 1 coming out, right? And Josh Allen fumbles the ball. Minnesota picks it up. Boom. Scores a touchdown. Stupid play calling at the end. I don't even know. I don't understand how, yeah. Josh Allen is an amazing quarterback. But as of lately, every time he gets the ball and they're down there, he's very careless with the ball. He's either throwing an easy interception when there's no reason to be throwing it. Just friggin' you need 2 yards. Seriously, Josh, you can't run for 2 yards? If it's a 3rd and 2 and you're not going to friggin' run it with that running back, hand it off to him, at least run the ball for 2 yards. Don't put it in the air and risk an interception, and you get no points out of it. And that's exactly what he did. So, kudos to Minnesota. Because otherwise, this game was over. Buffalo had just stopped them and gotten the ball back. It was like first and goal for Minnesota, and Buffalo stopped them 4 downs in a row. I mean, hello, you had the game. Your defense played awesome, and then you turn around and you fumble the ball after you got it back. Kudos to the Minnesota Vikings. Yep, they're looking good, man. They're looking good. It's probably going to be them in Philadelphia NFC Championship game. It could be the Giants too. You never know. Right? We got 6, 7 weeks of football, so a lot of stuff can happen. But man, Minnesota's looking good, and they went on the road. They did lose to Philly. Man, when they played Philly, they lost in Philly. Philly beat them pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens there. But what a nice win by Minnesota, going to Buffalo. A huge win for Minnesota, beating Buffalo. Yeah. So, anyways, how about them G-men? Fucking Giants did it again. Oh my God, I knew they were going to win this game. I saw I was for it. I knew it. And Houston just doesn't have enough to stick with them. It was close for a bit, though. But Giants 24-16. Jones there. 197 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Their quarterback there. Saquon Barkley, 35 carries, 152 yards and a touchdown. What a nice day by Barkley there. And Darius Slayton, their wide receiver. 3 catches, 95 yards and a touchdown, and 4 sacks by that G-Men defense. 4 sacks. So shout out to my brother. Congrats to the Giants. I'm sure he's going to have a great week down in Florida, and it's always nice when your team wins on Sunday, isn't it? All right, yeah, go G-Men, go G-Men. We got Kansas City. This was either a 9.5 or 10-point spread. It said the closing line it was at 9.5. So yeah, if you took Kansas City, you won by a half a point. Go figure. 27-17. Mahomes 331 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. Kadarius Toney 4 receptions, 57 yards and a touchdown, and that Kansas City defense 5 sacks. 5 sacks by the Kansas City defense. Watch out, Kansas City's right on Buffalo today. I think, matter of fact, I think they might be a half a game ahead of Buffalo now, since they won and Buffalo lost, or they're tied. It's damn close. Damn close. Yeah. Kansas City ain't going to lose many more games if they lose any more games. So, yeah, Buffalo might not even win the division. What if Miami beats them, wins the division? Can you imagine? It could happen. Buffalo could be a wild card going on the road, and then might have to go to friggin' Miami or Kansas City for the AFC Championship game again. And the way Josh Allen's playing reckless football, man, oh man, it's gonna be tough, man. Colts, the Colts, 25-20. They beat the friggin' Raiders. Wow, how did the coach for the Raiders feel when he loses to a guy who's coaching a team who's never coached before in his entire life? So you're like, my God, they're like, this guy coached a better game than me, and we have so many better weapons, and we lost, and the Raiders were at home. Matt Ryan comes off the bench. This Jeff Saturday, the new coach, I believe, for the Colts. He started Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan, 222 yards and a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, their running back, 202 carries, 147 yards, and 1 touchdown. This Paris Campbell, I've never heard of him before, for the Colts. And they're 7 catches, 76 yards, and 1 touchdown. So, hey, kudos to the Colts and Jeff Saturday there. And, yeah, Colts got it done. I don't think too many people saw that one coming. The Packers. Here's another one. Dallas. My buddy Wade's got to be pissed because Dallas was up by 14. I didn't think the Packers were going to come back, honestly. I was like, there's no way this game's over. Dallas up by 14. But 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter by the Packers. Come back to win this game in overtime, 31-28. Rodgers, 224 yards, 3 touchdowns. Aaron Jones, the running back for the Packers, 24 carries, 138 yards, and 1 touchdown. And the rookie receiver, they got Christian Watson. He had a heck of a day. I mean, he did drop a couple balls that were right in his hands. But, man, he came back big time. 4 catches, 107 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Yeah, go Pack, go. I mean, Packers are right in it. Like Aaron Rodgers said, he goes, we got to win the next 2 games at home to have a shot, and we'll really see who we are. So they won yesterday against Dallas. They win again next weekend. They're back to 500, I think. Man, never know, man. Football's crazy. You never know. Just, when your team's got a shot or your team can make the playoffs as a wild card, never say never. Giants did it as a wild card. And they went to the Super Bowl and beat the undefeated Patriots. Remember that? Knocked off the Patriots. I watched that game, my brother. We had a big old party back in Western New York. Man, what a heck of a party that was. We were going nuts. Anyways, let's get back to this Arizona and the Rams. Arizona 27-17. Colt McCoy, quarterback for Arizona. He's the backup. 238 yards and a touchdown. James Conner, their running back, 21 carries, 69 yards, 2 touchdowns. DeAndre Hopkins, their number 1 wide receiver, 10 catches and 98 yards. And that Arizona defense, 3 sacks. 3 sacks. So, yeah, shout out to the Arizona Cardinals. I mean, they probably ain't going anywhere this year, but, man, either is the Rams. Rams are friggin' done, too. That Super Bowl hangover is what it is. They definitely ain't going to Super Bowl this year. No friggin' way. The San Fran. Yeah, I saw that 7.5. I was like, man, after I made these picks and took San Fran minus 7.5, I was like, you know what? They're not going to cover that. But it was too late to change, right? So, yeah, Jimmy G, 240 yards. I mean, this game was pretty basic, really. It wasn't really no standouts. Mitchell, the running back for San Fran, 18 carries, 84 yards. Brandon Ayuk, the receiver, 6 receptions, 84 yards. And and 3 sacks by the San Francisco defense. Yeah. So there we go, guys. There's a shout-outs for this week. Tonight's game, Philadelphia and Washington. Philadelphia. I mean, come on, man. Washington's barely scoring 17 points a game. That Philly defense is only allowing 16.9 or 17 points a game. Washington's giving up, they say 21 points a game, but they've been giving up more than that. Come on. They're in Philly. Philadelphia already beat them once, 20-48. In Washington. That was with Carson Wentz. Now Philly's at home. Monday Night Football, that defense. I honestly don't even see where if Washington scores 14, really. I don't even think 14. I'm gonna give them. I'll give them 10, maybe 10. They scored 8 at home. Now they're in Philly. Philly might just shut them out. I mean, I don't know. This isn't gonna be a. I mean, Heineke throws any interceptions. He's gonna play perfect. Otherwise, we're gonna get spanked. Yeah, Washington's gonna get spanked pretty good. The spread is -11. But last time they beat him by 24-8, so they beat him by 16. They're going to beat him at least by 14 tonight. Philly at home. Sorry to say, Washington fans. Yeah, not happening. I would be shocked if we won this game, seriously. But stranger things have happened. I remember, was it last year when Washington went to, I believe it was Pittsburgh. Our offense was horrible. Our defense was like number 1 or number 2 in the NFL. And we went there, 14-point underdog, and we friggin' beat them. I remember my brother saying, never say never. He's like, man, your defense is playing so good. All you got to do is be able to score 10 points. We somehow pulled it out. We fucking beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh. 14-point underdog. I remember that our defense was all over Ben. I remember that. The receivers for Pittsburgh couldn't catch the ball for nothing. Kept dropping it. Kept us in the game. And Washington's defense, that was when we had, I believe, Chase Young, or before he got hurt, I believe. But anyways, I'm gonna go Philly. It's hard to go against the Washington, my team, who I root for. But I can be honest. Come on, man. Taylor Heineke, he's a scrambler. He's got a good heart. I love his grit, the way he plays. But he has to play mistake-free tonight. And Philadelphia's got 2 really good receivers. Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, got a good running game, good defense. I'm going to say let's see. I'm going to say like a 28-10 maybe, 31-10 Philly win, something like that. Yeah, I just don't see it. So yeah, take Philly minus the points tonight. That's what I would do. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. I'm going back to work tomorrow for some overtime. So and then I work Wednesday and Thursday. So I forget who is playing. I don't even remember who right now. I'm thinking about who's playing Thursday. But if you I'm supposed to be off this coming weekend, so that'd be good. I can do my freaking video this coming Sunday. And I'll talk to you guys Thursday about Thursday's game. And enjoy your Monday night. I'm gonna go get some coffee and watch the news. Watch a little pregame of this Monday Night Football. Yellowstone's on. Anybody that watches Yellowstone with Kevin Costner? Oh man, what a series! That thing is so good, man. What a great series on Prime Video there. Season 5 just started yesterday. Man, it's got like 16 episodes, I think, 18. Man, it looks so good. We already watched a couple of them last night. Yeah. So yeah, guys. We'll see you Thursday, and yeah, shout out to everybody's teams that won yesterday. Congratulations, and we'll see you Thursday. Okay, guys. All right, guys. Have a good week. Peace out.